Welcome to this week's episode of Our American Travel. My wife's going to take you through a tour of our Rpod 192. We spent a long time trying to decide which travel trailer was right for us. We rented one. We spent endless hours on YouTube and just different sources trying to figure it out, reading blogs, and a lot of you YouTubers out there were really instrumental in helping us decide. So sit back, relax. It's a little longer than we thought it was going to be, but we're going to take you through a thorough tour of what we like about the Rpod 192.
Today I'm going to give you a tour of our brand new Rpod 192, kind of show you some of the things we got right away, and then some of the things we're going to wait on. I may talk about that and just let you know everything it has to offer. We bought the Rpod 192 primarily because we needed a lightweight travel trailer. So when you're looking at things and you're like, it is built to be light, not heavy. But let's just get started. One of the very first things I liked was having this automatic jack. Because if you don't have an automatic jack, you have one that you have to crank, and most of the small travel trailers we looked at do not have this. You can always add it on later, but sometimes when we've done that in our lifetime, we don't ever add it on. So I wanted to have it first, and it's been very nice. We have added a lock to our hitch so no one can drive our lovely second home away. It also comes standard with a standard propane tank, 20-pound propane tank. We like the fact that they were the standard size because if you needed to trade one in at a Walmart or a gas station or something, you could. That's not something we plan on doing, but you never know what will happen. It also comes with a standard 12-volt battery. Coming along this way, it does have a pass-through storage. You can't really see. It's kind of dark in there. On this side, we have our weight distribution hitch. Usually when we're traveling, we keep that in the back of the truck. We've got our drill right here, handy dandy for doing the levelers. We've got an extra outside rug for rainy days like today. I'm going to put that out. It's raining. I'm not going to put that out because then it's going to get wet. Okay. Let's just keep going this way, shall we? It has a automatic. What is this called? I forgot.
Awning.
Oh. The Rpod 192 has an automatic awning. It comes all the way out. It's really, really nice. I never noticed that our door was different than other RV doors till somebody at a campground told us. He's like, I really like that black door, and it's kind of cool. I like it. We did pay to upgrade. We had a solar panel added, so you can see it says solar on board. We have one solar panel up on top. These are our steps. I was kind of determined we would get a travel trailer with the steps that come all the way down and have more strength on the bottom, but these have actually been fine. That may be something we would upgrade. We haven't decided yet. We have kept our tires so far that came with the travel trailer. We do plan to upgrade this summer because we are hoping to travel a little bit more and travel longer distances. So we will change our tires out eventually. If you're going to have a travel trailer, you have to get chocks and a nice big weed there. We got some chocks from the dealer, the yellow ones, when we bought it. We've got these black ones, and I've been told by my most excellent husband, who knows all things, that they are harder, and so it's impossible for you to run over them if you forget to remove them when you're leaving. Oh, it also has this really cool handle. There we go. So let's keep going. Our Rpod 192 came with they call a bush kitchen. So it came with a griddle. It's not a Blackstone griddle, but it does the trick, and it has a way to hook on. It's kind of got like a frame that it hooks onto. So it's right here, and it also came with a little table. So that's what this is for. You've also got electric outlets right there if you wanted to put a table up here and plug something in to cook. Instant pot, skillet. I haven't done that yet. We have cooked on the griddle though. Right here, we can hook water here if we need an external water source for cleaning the bush kitchen, if we're doing anything else, or for the black. We have a black tank flush. We haven't used that yet, but we will. It does have speakers on the outside. If you turn on the radio inside or music inside, it does have speakers and an outside light. Okay, here's the other side of our pass-through storage. And again, you can't really see because it's kind of dark. We have got just our basic electrical cord right there on top so we can get it out. We also have a box back there that's got all the electrical things we need. We have a surge protector, some other stuff. We also have a box that's just for water. We have our water hose in it that attaches to the water, some filters. And this is for our black tank, gray tank, our hose in there. We went ahead and made sure it was a different color than the others so we wouldn't ever get mixed up and get them confused. Here's where you would connect city water. Here's where if you wanted to fill your fresh water tank, right here, the drain's underneath. We have not done any boondocking yet, so we actually did put some water in it one time, but we haven't tried to only use the tank. We've always been hooked up to water so far. Here's the back of our refrigerator. And one of the things we did buy right away, we felt like was pretty important, were these bug screens. Oh, it just came off. That's not good. Be very careful. Here's our bug screens. And here is where you plug in the electrical if you want to plug in for cable right here, which we have done, and it worked. All right. Oh, down here is where the gray tank and the black tank are right here. Okay, here's the back of our travel trailer. It does come wired for a backup camera, which is something that we think that we're definitely going to get at some point. This is one of the very few couple trailers that we saw that have a ladder so you can get up on top. I've not been on top yet. Our son has, and I would go right now, but it's kind of wet and slippery and I don't want to fall. We have screens, bug screens back here for the hot water heater. And obviously this is our spare tire. One thing that happened when we picked it up, the spare tire was on backwards and nobody seemed to notice it. And this bar here, because of the jarring of the roads, it bent. And eventually on our trip that we took over spring break, we took the tire off and put it in the back of the truck. But Forest River did send us a new one of these, and we realized, when I say we, I do not mean me. It was my husband. He figured all this out. He figured out that it was on backwards, and that's why we're having so much trouble. So he fixed it. It does come with this bumper, which is hollow, so you can put your sewer hose in it. But the sewer hose that we have, we've not been able to fit in there. It's not very big, and there are a lot of Facebook posts that we've seen on how to jimmy it in there. So far, we've just kept it in its own plastic container, and we've had no problem. Okay, I've extended our awning just a little bit so you can see how it goes out. We also have these really cool LED lights. We have a porch light. It's pretty awesome. Hey, you caught me in the bathroom. That's how embarrassing. Just kidding. Here I am in the bathroom. Just want to show you all of the amazing amount of storage that the RPod 192 has, and some of the things we've done. So it has this really nice cabinet. From all the pictures, I thought it was really, really tall. It's not. It's perfect size. We've got these bins. They're not bins. These little boxes we got from the Dollar Tree for $1 each. They're not my favorite, but they only cost $1. So got paper towels in there. I keep Walmart sacks in there, other stuff. One of the things we did get were these really cool bungee cords. When we're traveling, we keep the cabinet doors bungeed together, but they feel like they have a pretty good seal. So there you go. I love the fact that it has these two different storage cabinets. In this one, it's taller. So we have got a 3-bin plastic doors. When we went on our 3-week trip, my husband used these two. Our son used this one and this one. So I kept my clothes in here. Right now I have my towels in there. And I really like how they fit perfectly. They were tall, so even when you're traveling, nothing fell out. There's another one of these that goes up too. All of these came from Target. This came from Target, and these came from Target. We also have room for our little IKEA duster. It's a standard toilet. It's plastic, not the larger ceramic kind. I would rather have that, but it works. You use it, it works fine. Here, our sink, one of the things we've noticed is extremely tiny and the faucet doesn't come out. So that's kind of a complaint. We saw this on a video. We've got these little storage, these little boxes from IKEA, have them hooked on a dowel on command strips, and it's really nice to put your toothbrush, your toothpaste, and everything in there. But when you're trying to wash your face, you can barely get your hands under the water, and to get your face wet, it's kind of hard and inconvenient. We have another storage cabinet down here. We've got our toilet cleaner and our toilet powder solution. We got this mirror. This is one thing we added on. We saw it in a video. It's very, very lightweight, and it's hooked with command strips. Here's our shower. I have a lot of complaints about the shower. For one thing, this has come loose, but that's very normal when you're driving, that screws are going to come loose. The shower head is extremely tiny, and it doesn't hold. Like this goes, well, it doesn't hold. We're going to replace this. There's a replacement one we can get at Walmart because it only has a tiny little trickle of water. So if anyone else has had one of these that only had a tiny little trickle of water and you know how to fix that problem, please let us know, because I like showering in my own travel trailer. We've got these command hooks, which I realized I put on wrong, for our towels. One nice thing, if you're having company or when our son traveled with us, you do have a door, a nice little pocket door. Hi! For the bathroom. The trailer came with a television, came with a radio. Okay. It's got so much storage. We've got this pantry here where we've got some more Dollar Tree bins or coffee pot. These are a little bit thin. They're not supported very well. So we do have plans, and we do have the wood to shore these up a little bit. This was a big complaint about Rpods, and I've noticed they do have more screws to give them support, but this is pretty thin in between. So that's something we will upgrade. We've got storage over here, which we have these IKEA bins that we got, and then we have the shoe boxes to keep everything from sliding around while you're traveling. I've had 2 people tell us now that the inside of a travel trailer while you're driving is like an earthquake. 7.0 earthquake. So that's why it's important to keep things in something. We do have these damp rid bags. This one needs to be replaced to get rid of extra moisture because the air conditioners are running. It gets a lot of humidity in here. If you notice, we have not done any decorating in here yet. We still want to get kind of the basics down of everything we need before we even think about decorating. So I do have my really fun, colorful rug from IKEA, which I like, but decorating will come later. It has a pretty good size refrigerator and freezer. Oh, wow, it needs to be cleaned. We got these bins from IKEA, which help in the refrigerator. And we've got a larger one. And here's the freezer. It runs on propane or electric. Yeah, got to get out here, clean it out. It has a really cool vacuum where you just sweep everything up to it and you touch it or you lift it up. It's not working because we don't have enough power. We're not hooked to power, but it will vacuum everything up there. This is where the fuse boxes are. This is where the furnace is. Going to the top, this is kind of where I keep our dishes or our paper plates. There's our level. Coffee mugs, other kitchen stuff. I also got these plastic. They're really cheap, but I got them from Dollar Tree, and I plan to go get more because they are hard-sided. And stuff doesn't come out because they're tall. And I like those so much better than the other ones. I just haven't made it back there. Comes with a range hood. Can't get the fan to go over. Oh, the fan works. Cool. It's got a 2-burner stove, and you don't obviously have a lot of cabinet space, so it has this really nice glass cover that you can put stuff on. First trip out, I did not know that you were supposed to keep the burner covers from moving, and so I already scratched up our cooktop. I can't really get it off. It also comes with a microwave convection oven. This was something else we would like too, because we didn't really want a microwave, and if you have we didn't want to go without a microwave, and if you have a microwave and a stove, it takes up a lot of extra space. So here it's 2-in-1. We have baked in it, and we've used it as a microwave. It works really well. We did have a problem traveling where these screws inside came loose and the microwave got all wonky. It happened, well, we didn't get to completely fix it till we got home. But once we got home, we were able to tighten up the screws, get some longer screws, and we did not have trouble with that the last time. Lastly, we got our cool little over-the-door trash bag, and that's it. Another cabinet. There you go. Okay, every kitchen in a travel trailer needs a sink. So here's ours. I like it because it's really big and deep, and this is up high, so you can wash something really, really big in here, which is nice. And I like having this cover because, again, cabinet space is limited, but it's so nice because the kitchen, everything I need is like right here. I don't have to walk all the way around the kitchen. I like that a lot. Okay, over here on this side of the sink, you've got a GFCI outlet, and this is where you measure all of your tank levels. You've got your battery, you've got your fresh water, your black water, and your gray water. Here's a switch if you want to use propane to heat the water, and here if you're wanting to use water from the freshwater tank. There's the water pump. Okay, over on this side of the travel trailer, one thing we liked is you have this huge window, and it's looking out on the camping side. You're not looking at your neighbor's backyard. You're looking at your yard, which is nice. And our last site, we had a view of the lake, and it was just gorgeous. We could sit here and eat breakfast, drink our coffee, and look out on the lake and watch the sunrise, and it was glorious. This table, if you take the top off and lower it down, there's a ledge right here. You can make it into a bed. There is an air mattress that you can buy that fits this exactly, which we did buy, and my son found it quite comfortable. We bought a comforter for our bed because we were using something else that we didn't like. I've heard comforters aren't good. We'll find out, I guess. One drawback is only 2 people can sit here. You cannot squish 2 little behinds. Maybe if you had little bitty kids, you could have 1 adult, 2 kids, but that's about it. Even more storage in the Rpod. If there wasn't already so much, we've got even more. Both sides of the dinette, you can open up and put more stuff. This side has a huge amount of storage. I mean, oh look, there's a bunch of screws. Yay. Wonder if they fell out somewhere and they're important. Our son kept his luggage in here when he was traveling with us. The stuff that he had that wasn't stored inside the bins fit perfectly. I'm sure when we take our long trip this summer, we'll have a lot more in there. We've not found it necessary to use it yet. One upgrade that we plan on doing is adding foam to these cushions. So far they haven't been bad, but they're very narrow, very thin, and not the most comfortable. There's also storage on this side. It's not quite as large, because one really cool thing that we just thought was nice is it's actually supposed to be for like dog bowls and everything, and it came with 2 little dog bowls right here. We have, based on watching videos of other people with Rpod 192s, we just have a little shoe cabinet there that we put that there. And so there's less storage on this one because of the cutout here. Okay, we do have an air conditioner and a heater, and they have both come in handy so far. The thermostat for both, I think this was in another one of our videos, is right over here. It's real easy to work if I can work it. Actually, I'm pretty smart. But anyway, it's real easy to work. You just click for whatever you want. Heat, air. I'm getting ready to get to off. Cooling. What does that say? Cool. Get me to off. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. One of our favorite upgrades, these 2 command hooks. Because you always need a place to put your keys, right? There we go. I'm home. This is for our solar power. So we can see right now we have 12.3 volts on solar. It has been rainy today, and it was a little bit cloudy yesterday. Usually it's up a little bit higher on a sunny day. It's not enough to run your air conditioner or a coffee pot, but runs the lights because we are not hooked to anything right now. Okay, we left the bed down on purpose because I wanted you to see what the bed looked like. My favorite feature about the Rpod was that it has this Rpod model. It has a Murphy bed, because when we rented a camper, all we had was a bed and a dinette, and there was just no seating, and I wanted a place to sit when I wasn't just at the dinette. And this is the mattress cover it comes with. This is what the mattress looks like. It's not very thick. You can see that. It's okay. I didn't have a problem with it. We had this foam topper already that we put on there. We've taken it on 2 trips now, but we did break down and order a mattress, because this is a full queen. The length is full queen. It's not a short queen. Now some people have upgraded to a short queen mattress because I'm going to show you what happens when we put it up. I don't like the fact that you see the mattress. We have seen someone who's done a splendid, really cool way to cover it up with a curtain. That's one of our upgrades we're going to do. And then this just turns into a couch. Even I can do it. These cushions were fine at first, but now they're a little bit uncomfortable. So we are going to take that foam topper and cut it up and put the foam in here. But you can see the television from here so easily. It's so nice. And you have a place to sit. You can lay down and take a nap. It's very enjoyable. There's even more storage. I know you can't believe it. There's even more. So on both of these cabinets, and we did find this, look what I found. I found a hat from our trip over spring break when we went to the mountains. We have these shoe rack thingies, and you can take them off, make them shorter, but I did not. Where you can roll up t-shirts, you can roll up shorts, and they're deep. This is really, really deep. It holds a lot. Plus, I even was able to put some hangers and hang some stuff here on the side. My stuff's not too long. And then over here, you have even more storage. We have these boxes from IKEA. Got a couple of lanterns we have not needed because of our electric. And it's the same over here. We decided to keep these on both sides. You do have USB ports to charge your phones right here. I like this. This was just a selling point to me. I thought this was just kind of cool that they're lit. So sometimes at night, this is all the light you need, like if you're just wanting to have the TV on and sit. And then the same storage over here. And we've got earplugs, because our son snores when he goes with us. Socks. We still have socks here. I did want to show you the storage in the back. Never thought I would be on video in a bed. That's just the weirdest thing ever. I just wanted to show you there is plenty. This is a plenty big bed. And another thing that I liked is that you've got all this storage back here. It's just amazing. Now it has this back scratcher right here. I can actually fit my backpack that I carry with me right here. Since we upgraded to a bigger mattress, we're probably going to have to store our pillows on the side once we get there. We have a towel here because there have been complaints about this window leaking and not being put in well. We have not had any leakage problems or even just condensation. So far we haven't had that, but we've not been in very hot weather running the air conditioner, which would cause a lot of condensation.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the episode this week of our tour of the Rpod 192. We tried to be thorough, and hopefully it gave some of you that are considering purchasing a travel trailer, gave you some ideas about what you should look for. And hopefully some of you that maybe have an Rpod, it'll give us some ideas. You'll leave a comment below and leave us some ideas on things that you might do different or things that you like or dislike. So please do that. Next week we're going to visit our first Harvest Host and spend an overnight. It's going to be on a farm that has several farm animals, and so happens that strawberries are in season. Hopefully we can pick a few strawberries, and we'll share that experience with you next week. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned.